about the arms that, we hug the community. We have a community of people that love our youth and are really, really interested in seeing them go somewhere and helping them to create new avenues and new paths or things that they're trying to do or things that they want to do or they're doing.
Yes,
Because we see them do this. That youth choir is just off the hook.
Yes, they
So make sure you guys go vote, okay? You got to vote for the children's choir. I don't know the number for the vote. However, you can watch them on NBC on September 10th, right? At 8 p.m. And make sure you guys get the information so you can go and vote for their group because we want Detroit. We're winners, and they're gonna win.
On that day.
That's right. Did you do the voting on that day?
Afterwards, the next day when you can see the rerun.
Right.
That's the only way you can vote. And those children are counting on us.
Right.
To vote for them. So I'm excited. I love the show. I love the competition shows because what I like is especially in the entertainment is when you get to see them training and working with them.
Right.
I learned from that.
Yes.
When they're going through how to perform or they're going through their critiquing them. I learn a lot. And so we want to support these kids. And support I'm sure also means to financially help them to get back.
Right.
When I think about all those children,
That's a lot. Yes.
It was good when they hit that buzzer, so they didn't have to go to every show.
And that's something to think about too, because I didn't think about that aspect of it, but because they pushed a lot of the kids through with the golden buzzer. Did you notice that? But the kids were phenomenal on that show. I mean, some of the talent. This one girl was singing the song from Frozen, and I wasn't looking at the TV when she was on, but I turned and I saw it was just this. I think she was 12 years old singing that song, and she sounded like she was 30. I was like, oh my God,
they come here knowing things.
They
come here knowing things already. You notice that, the babies?
Yes, unbelievable. And so with that, just going to Miss Jackie G. Because Jackie, you wear many hats too.
Yes,
you wear many hats too.
Yes, I do. And what I've learned is in the creative realm, everybody doesn't see it this way. Everybody learns differently, but in discovering a gift, I can really. I think it's important to apply whatever discipline you learn from developing that gift. You can apply it to help expand. What's the word they use? Parlay. The parlay. You just expand on that information. You can apply from one. Like I began as a dancer, and dancer. Then the natural growth. You grow into a choreographer, and then from there you can explore other things. It's like, I didn't know I could sing. But I hurt my leg. So it's like, what can I do now? But you apply some of the discipline that you learn through one aspect of your art, and you can apply it to another. I learned that I could draw and paint.
Oh wow.
And sometimes when you feel like something is an obstacle, that is your greatest time for growth, in my estimation. Because you can feel like you're devastated. But if you go through the sadness or go through whatever you have to go through, and then life opens up to you, your rebirth. Something cracks open, and you learn all of these other great things that you have inside of you. And it's like, if I didn't go through that, I never would have discovered this. So that's what happened with the dancing. And I was at A-Lee in New York with A-Lee, and that's where I had an injury, and I came back here, and I did several plays and whatnot. And I learned to sing.
Bless your heart. See, the thing is that you would never know that she danced before she sang. Because when I heard you sing that song, what was the song, Jackie? I talk about this all the time because that was the one, and I was like, whoa.
It was Phyllis Hyman.
Was it me?
It was Somewhere in My Lifetime.
Somewhere in My Lifetime.
That's a powerful song.
I love her.
Yes. and she was singing it effortlessly. And I mean, she was. I said, whoa, Jackie, I'd never heard you sing like that before. But that blew me away. And when you told me the experience of you having, you danced before and all of the other things, and then I met Jackie because I was doing a Daisy project. That's what I called it, with All In Productions. Remember?
Yes,
Roger Brewer, Tyrone Hannon, Veronica Crockett, and Jackie G was artist development. It was the first time I met her, and I was so self-conscious about being me as a singer because, thick legs, that's just the stigma we all have, right? And I was ashamed of that.
I'm going to stop right here.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
But that used to be.
I want you to know that when you came in, I've been 2 times, I've almost said it, now I get to say it. You have some big, beautiful legs.
Well, thank you.
Big, beautiful legs.
Yes, she does.
I mean, they're so
gorgeous,
shapely.
gorgeous.
Thank you. That's from all that running.
Cute dress on and stuff.
Thank
and
you.
I said, yeah, beautiful legs. And then the heels. And I said, look at that sister.
Hey,
Yes.
work what you got, right?
Yeah, that's.
But I didn't know that then. I didn't understand that because I was young and I was trying to understand my whole thing
Yes.
realistically. And when you came in and kind of guided me, I'm telling you, she took me shopping, right? We went shopping and I wore something I had never worn before, white.
Yes.
I still don't wear much white.
Gorgeous.
But you took me shopping and we bought white and she taught me different things. She taught me how to be graceful. I watched her and saw that because she is graceful, and years later we talked about it and she said, I never knew that I had that effect on you, but yes, Jackie, you have a thing about yourself that people just draw to. It's like your spirit, your energy, people just draw to it, and you're very welcoming and very loving, and we all draw to that, but that again is what helps to create the new artist. So what you taught me, I get to teach to someone else. And so I remember the things that you did. And, when you are grateful for it, oh my God, when you're grateful for what you got, and I don't feel like it was for free because I had to work for that.
You worked
I had
so
to work
hard.
for it.
Well, in turn, in kind, the teacher is also learning.
Yes.
People don't realize that.
Yes.
That the best lessons that we get is from our students.
Oh, wow.
And there's something about sharing knowledge, and as a matter of fact, as you mature, I think that's what we're supposed to do, is to give of ourselves and help raise the generation under us so that they can make it grow even more and be great, in our culture and our the arts can get better and better and better and better. But you, my dear.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, Jackie.
No.
I was just telling you about Jackie because
No.
Jackie the bond. She ain't got, don't talk about me.
I just have to say, when we started that production company that I met you at, Daisy, and Daisy came in. You came in knowing things. You just needed confirmation of the things that that were already innate in you. So we started and you were the first artist of this production company, but so she could sing like an angel. She and as powerful and as angelic as you needed her to be, and she worked so hard. She worked so hard. Your work ethic was just amazing, but kind and gentle, and we were talking about that. It's like women, black women. We are truly the mothers of the earth. And we embrace. You embrace. You could hear it in your music and everything you do, and I just love you.
Oh, thank you.
I just love you. I love you, and how much you give of yourself through your art and through your heart.
Yeah, but again, that goes to, for me, it's about doing what we were born to do, and not because it was necessarily chosen.
Yes.
I didn't choose any of that. I just kind of walk in the path of doing what is supposed to feel good for me as happiness, because music came about for me as a way to heal. You know, when I was little, when my mother died, when I was 12, I dove into music. Now, I always sang, but I started doing it different. I started reading. I started listening to old school, you know, everything old school, you know, jazz, R&B,
so important.
pop, rock, everything, because I listened to it all. But music was the soother for my soul.
Yes.
And I had no idea I'd be doing it. For real, I had no idea. My goal was to go to school for radio and TV and, you know, maybe do something on
like
TV.
Music chose you. Music chose you,
Music
right?
chose me. It's like Hubert Massey said this one time. He said, your gift is not what you decide it's going to be. It's what's in you already. You were born with it.
Yes.
It's for you to discover how to use that to affect
it.
many.
Yeah.
You know, it's for you to use to discover how to affect many people. And so I wanted to be that vessel for many, many years. And just after seeing what music did for me, my goal with working with children was to create avenues for them to be able to go out and heal. Because for many years I used to say that our children are looking for something to give them, to affirm them.
Yes.
To affirm them. And music was the way that they found a way to kind of create that path. Sometimes children don't know that that's a vessel, that that's the tool that can actually help them get to the next thing.
Yes.
No matter what's happening at home, no matter what's happening at school, this thing can help you find answers for yourself, because it's meditative. Music is very meditative. It's
Healing.
soothing. It can confirm some of the things you don't necessarily want to hear,
Yes.
but it does give you an avenue to find a new path to grow
Yes, it does.
for our young people.
Yes, it
and
does.
so you did that for me, and that's what I want to be able to do for our future generations with our children. That's why seeing the Detroit Youth Choir is so motivating,
It's-
so inspiring
it's very
for me.
inspiring,
It's so
seeing them.
beautiful.
It was a lot of children in there too.
Yes.
A lot of children. So that was.
How many would you estimate is in that group? About?
Ooh, I don't know. I can't. I'm not even, because I saw all of Detroit's West Side, some of the East. I saw all our kids out there.
Doing
You know, it's probably what our kids
I
out.
love it.
You know, what was so funny is that my
in
friend
there,
was
all
watching
in.
it with me, and they said, look at our kids. And all of a sudden, that took it away from, look at their children. Those are our kids.
That's
Beautiful,
Detroit. That's
yes.
Detroit. You
Our
know?
kids.
And when you change that conversation, you know, and it's all about the people that are telling the story. They're telling our story now. They're telling, that's who's
Yes.
on the news.
Yes.
You know, not
Yeah.
somebody having some rank ugliness on the news.
Yeah.
That's our kids telling our story, and
Yeah.
there is that's what's newsworthy.
Right.
And when they were, I was teasing you and I said, I ain't heard none of those stories. But yeah, I heard some of those Detroit stories. And let me
Yes.
tell you, it's like every time one of those stories would come on, it's like, I don't know any of those people they're talking about.
Right.
You know, the people where we come from, people are embracing and loving, and, you know, the neighborly, they will tell your kids, you know, look, I'm going to tell your mama.
More
you
than
know,
one
what you
mother.
got. Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, family, community. That's the Detroit
Yeah.
that I know, and I was raised in, and still,
Right.
you know, in our artistic community,
Right.
that's what it is, you
Right.
know. And people, I've heard people from other places come to Detroit and say, you know, it's kind of hard breaking into the Detroit scene. They think of it as cliquey, but it's really just, once you come here, if you just open up and just be a friend first, people will embrace you and
Yeah,
bring you
yeah.
along, and you know they'll work with you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
This is like I used to say, you know, one musician or singer, you know everybody.
You do.
You do. Yeah.
But you can't fake the funk though.
No.
You gotta know. You
said
know.
you can't fake the
Don't be
funk.
acting like you know how to do something. You know.
Oh, no.
Because like I said, Detroit is on another level.
Yes.
Musicianship. Everything is on another level. So you can't act like you know. Just humble yourself.
Right. Well, humble is always good.
It's always a good thing. Yeah.
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 Until you certain.
Yes. Like New York is like fake, you know, you can fake the funk until you know.
Yeah, no, Detroit
But
is real.
It's real.
Detroit is real. You know,
Well, it's always been that Detroit was the hardest audience.
Yes.
still
capture.
is.
Yeah,
It's
like,
true.
okay, what you got?
They're like that.
Still
Yeah,
is.
and,
And
if
they'll
you're for
smile.
real, if, like you said, just be humble, be for real. Even if your level is not as high, if you're humble,
Yeah.
then you have people. I've had when I started in the music, as far as the clubs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Then there were certain sisters that would come up and give me some pointers because now my knees are shaking.
Yeah,
And
nervous.
they would come up and they would give me some idea. Audrey Worthington.
Oh, yeah.
Northington.
Northington.
I'm sorry.
Audrey, yes.
Well, baby, just do this and just do that. Well, and go ahead and encourage
Yeah,
me
that's
Yes.
Audrey. Yeah.
to do different things. Yeah, and so that has been such a blessing. QB.
I love
QB, Mama QB, just pure love. And she told me one day, she said, baby, I tell my children, if you're going to entertain the people.
Yeah.
Don't just get up there and just entertain them. And it doesn't mean that you have to do all the, dancing all around, but
Give
be
of yourself.
there,
Right, be present.
Be authentic in what you're doing, and people will love you.
Yeah.
QB, she is the queen.
Yeah.
And for those
yeah.
of you who don't know, the two ladies that Sheila just mentioned, Miss Audrey Northington,
Yeah.
she's one of our premier jazz artists here in the city. I hope
Yeah.
she's doing something
Scat
at the
diva.
jazz.
The
Scat
Scat
Diva.
Diva.
Scat
She's
diva.
a phenomenal vocalist, and our blues royalty is QB. She does the blues, and let me tell you, she can entertain you.
Yes, yeah. Well, she's right about that in terms of entertaining.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
We can all watch ourselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
So I want to see somebody show me something different. Show me something new. So I totally get that. I totally
So
get
important.
that. Yes. Yes. And so anyway, we have the Jazz Festival. Now, we don't know who's in the Jazz Festival this week.
So
Right,
we can do some research
Well,
on that.
all I care about is Stanley Clark.
I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
saying.
I can't wait to go see Stanley Clark do his thing, and so I'm really, really excited about the Jazz Festival. I'm going to be hopping from here to there.
Yes.
I know my week is going to be busy. My weekend is going to be busy. And it goes all the way through to the holiday, which is Monday, right? Monday's
Right.
the last day.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And
Memorial
so
Day.
that's what, September 2nd, is it? Is that
believe so,
yeah,
yes.
it's the 2nd,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
So from the 29th all the way up until the 2nd of
2nd.
September, you guys got music coming at you and all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a very small break right now, and we're going to come back here and talk to Miss Sheila about all the things that she does, and
And have a good time.
Have a
that's right.
What's up, Detroit?
We'll be right back. Thank you.
People from different countries enriches our lives.
Wine County gave me so much, my degree, who I am.
The college supports you to grow. They have the different campuses. I'm like, I can try this. Makrit Shonga, Ethiopia. Sandra Gonzalez, Mexico.
Arminalda Carrick, Bosnia.
Javed Khan, Bangladesh. Go to Wine County. They will find your path and you will know what to do next.
Women of Courage Show is conducting 2 workshops Saturdays, September 14th and October 5th at the Southfield Pavilion. The regular tickets for each event is $20. Contact Renee 707-881-7363 for tickets and vendor opportunities. This is going to be a spectacular event. There is only one person in this state that can give a workshop like this. Contact Renee at 707-881-7363. Come and enjoy.
You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live.
Hi, this is Claudine Jackson. You can watch me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the WHPR TV Now app. Download our free app at WHPR TV Now.
Tuesdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Welcome back. Welcome back. This is What's Up Detroit again. I'm sitting here with my good friend, Miss Jackie G, and Sheila over here. She's going to tell us a little bit about her and all the things that she does and some of the events that you do.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, yes. Well, I'm Sheila Everett Hale, and my company is Everett's Natural Beauty School. 41 years now we celebrate, and it's a family-owned and operated business. And what we also do, so we teach natural hair care.
Yes.
And we do a lot of events, which is what my passion is, events. And we do a lot of hair shows, and we do a lot of conferences and alike. What I'm passionate about, like I said, is event planning, of which I plan to be my retirement gig.
Oh, okay.
Is event planning and music as well. So, oh my God, this past weekend, and I think we're going to have Sky on, we did Hug Detroit Day.
Yes.
Hug Detroit Day was phenomenal. It's a day where we celebrate Detroit and its people.
Okay.
And so we did that this weekend with music all day, vendors, the whole thing. So we will be before next year. And but I love Hug Detroit. I love doing event planning. I love giving people an opportunity to do what they really, really love to do.
Okay.
And then taking on how they can get paid doing what you really love to do. I mean, what if you woke up every day? This is my thing.
Yeah.
Every day, doing what you love to do.
Yes.
And getting paid handsomely
to
do it.
Yes.
And impacting and affecting you don't even know how many people in the world. Everything that you do impacts other people one way or the other.
Right,
Really
right.
does.
And sometimes it's good things and it still impacts them in a way you didn't expect, good or bad. So, but the thing is that you get up and you're happy about getting up and you're creating what your day is going to be, and then you be about it.
Yes.
About it. I believe that you can have two things. There's your passion, which is inside of you.
Right.
Right? Some people don't even know what they're passionate about, and that's sad.
Yeah.
It is sad. If you don't know, be about figuring that out.
Right, right.
And it is a string in your life from a child that you would do naturally.
Yes.
Wouldn't think about being paid for it. You just do it.
Yes.
And then when you find out what that passion is, you're like, wow, that's what I've been doing all these
The whole time.
years.
Yes. Yes.
Now I can put a word to it, I can describe it, and then I can share with other people what that thing is, and get paid.
Right. That's going to be your thing.
Yeah.
Can't forget that part.
It's really important. It's important because God said, your gift will make room for you and bring you before kings and queens and pay you handsomely. So
there you go, right?
make it work. Just make it happen. Start writing things down and talking about what you do. I have so many different ideas that I just write down. My vision board is on my computer.
Oh, wow.
You can go in there and see everything.
All your ideas.
Wow.
Even websites. I make the website before it even manifests.
Yes, yes.
It's already
But that's
on there.
You vision it. You see it.
Visionary, right?
Yes.
And so we are, many are more visionaries than others, but everybody has something inside of them of what they
Yes.
would love to give to mankind.
Right.
And so it's my assignment to get in there and help you figure that out and help you create those ways. I think that the community can make or break you.
Yeah.
Community can make you a star if you come to them right.
Yeah.
That's the important
If you
thing.
come to them right.
Yeah.
You know, when I started singing at Hug Detroit, and I did the one, and then I said, so, elders, shall I continue? Because they could have said, sit your butt down.
Well, we're going to
And that's what the community is
That's
about,
it.
making sure that elders are brought in like we
Right.
always have done.
Right.
Right?
I want to also talk about, though, I have even a newer passion for those who miss their opportunity.
Yeah.
When you see the game shows and you say, somebody comes up there and they're 50 years old or they're 40, and everybody go, you know. And it's because that woman or that man opted to take care of the children first.
Yes.
And defer what they really want to do. Now it's their opportunity.
Right, right.
What I'd like to show our young people is that it's never over.
Right.
It's never over.
It's never too late.
It's never. And so our elders here in the city, when they stop, because we talk about our youth and preparing them, but then there's when the time that we're in there doing it, you know, we're in our 20s and we get into our 40s and now we start looking at retirement and we're lost.
Yeah, yeah.
We're lost. We don't think anybody wants it. I believe that there should be something, or I'm going to make sure that there is something for those that are retiring that now you get to do your thing.
You get to get yours.
You get
right.
to
because you invested into the everything, everything around you.
Yeah.
You invested your
So
time
now
in
you
it.
get to do your art. You get to
Right.
do your singing. You get to do your computer. You've always wanted to do that type of work. You get to do accounting and not worry about the pay because this is your retirement and it's set up. And we can't depend on retirement from the government or the city or the state. We can't depend on that.
Right.
And we must be responsible for our own individual lives and the lives of those that are in our household.
Yes.
And so we have to begin to think differently, approach life a little differently.
Yeah.
Even with our children, learning how to function in the real world, not the school world.
Yes.
Right.
Because like, Robert Kiyosaki talk about the education, the miseducation of our children, because nobody asks you what your grade is right
as
or
you're
did
growing
you pass
up
that test
Right.
and then you get out here and they're asking you about life insurance and they're like, you don't know what those things are. So I'm really engaged in making sure that we train and teach our children how to really make it out here. A different
that
way
is
of thinking.
so
and-
important.
and that it's in you. It is in, I don't even know which camera I'm supposed to be looking at.
Straight ahead.
It is in you.
That's right, it's in
and
you.
you elder that
Yes.
is there and you're just sitting in your house and you don't know what to do and you're bored or not bored, but you just haven't figured it out. Just think about all the things that you've wanted to do. Think
Right.
about how you wanted life to be a little bit different. If I could have helped me, what would me have done? What would I have done for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, in the business world, the things that are, there's a lot of good stuff coming to Detroit. I'm telling you,
But
mark
I
my
know-
word,
Yeah.
you're going to see a great change in Detroit. And those things, I just, money is going to be here in Detroit. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Get ready. Get your ideas ready.
Yeah.
Because it's when preparation.
Yeah. Meets opportunity.
Meets
opportunity.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, that's success.
Yes,
And if you
it
want to
is.
get back at anybody, be successful.
Right. That's what they say.
Not
Beyonce
nasty.
says that.
Not nasty.
The best
success.
revenge is my paper.
Yes. B6.
And then we can make Detroit a better city because we're coming out. We was in a hole.
Yeah.
Yes,
we was
we
in a
are.
dark hole, and we are coming up.
Yeah, we're starting to see light.
But we, as a people, need to be more involved in how that comes up.
Right.
Not just
So-
people coming in and money
And
here
changing
and
it
money
for
there.
us.
Our
You have to-
neighborhoods
Yes.
have to be filled. I would like to wake up in the morning. One of my things is called, well, I shouldn't say that, but anyway, because it's not manifested yet. But it's around art. And what if you could wake up in the morning at 1 o'clock, let's say 12 o'clock noon, you walk outside and there's a quartet on the corner. And that quartet, so you hear music in your community. And that quartet is not dependent on what if someone comes and puts something money
gives
in
them a
their
tip,
cap, in their hat. They're being paid to do that.
Yes. Yes.
And all the different neighborhoods where music and art is outside,
Yeah.
outside in your
to
city.
appreciate.
Like it used to be. It was the time that was like that in Detroit, and that was during the Motown era. And
I wasn't here, so
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
a Kansas City California girl.
Oh, that's okay.
But I've been here
you hear
since
now? So you Detroit.
'74, so
Yes.
I'm Detroit.
Well, you're a
Yes.
Detroiter.
I'm a
You are
Detroiter.
Detroit. You
But
are
there
Detroit.
was a time when music was like that, and realistic. I do feel like that is coming back.
Yes,
you know,
it
with
is.
with different people, like Sky, and I'm gonna keep putting her name out there because Sky, I've seen, has done several
She
things.
is
phenomenon in her
she
in her
is-
own right.
Sky
is
Covington,
love-
you guys,
she
if
is
you
love
don't
in
know,
action.
check her out on Facebook.
Yeah.
Sky Covington. She does this Billie Holiday review. Oh my God, girl is
So
bad. I'm
gorgeous,
telling
yes.
you, and her spirit.
Yeah, yeah. And not only that, but
Yes.
Sky doesn't just do it for herself. So
Right.
So
That's why you feel it so
yeah, yeah,
authentically.
Yes.
She
'cause it
brings
comes from
others
deep inside.
in to perform and shares those gifts with everyone.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's she is walking love.
Yes. Yeah, that is so true.
Uh-huh.
He's walking-
Love in
But that
action.
is what you are, and that is what you are. That's what we
That's
all
what we
are.
all are.
And that's why,
Yeah.
I hate to say this like this, but that's why that's why we're entertainers.
Yeah.
Because what we feel inside, we have to give. We got to let it on the outside, and the way we
to
do it is
share it.
through our crafts, through our art.
Yeah.
That's right.
Through-
That is
that's
so
our
true.
expression. And so, but yeah, tell me some more about what it is that you've done. Now,
Oh,
you were
my
saying
goodness.
something about
Yeah.
in the community, different, in the communities having different music in different areas. Like festivals, or was just like, no, they're just hired to be out there
my
to do
God!
WAP?
You know what? There are so many jobs for music for artists.
Okay.
Artists, period.
Yeah.
Okay. And this I learned more and am learning more that artists like this particular program where
Yeah.
you go in when my mom was in a nursing home. That's work.
Yeah.
Yes.
They,
where
you
people
go in,
go
you
in
go
and
and
perform for
and they
the-
need more of those, and they need some from really good. Yeah, we need more of those
Yeah,
going in, and
yeah.
that I experienced because my mom was in a nursing home.
Okay,
So,
okay.
and they would have someone come in like once a month and things like that. So those are jobs. When I met Sharon
Jones?
Love Jones.
Sharon Love Jones.
yeah.
uh-huh.
And I said, well, what
Another
do you
one of our
do?
Detroit
Yeah,
artists.
oh my God, she's
Phenomenal.
amazing. And I said, well, what do you do? She said, I do music. I'm a full-time musician.
Yes.
You know, so all day, her thoughts are what's the next thing for me? What's my next gig? And how can I bring some more musicians together? Same with Misty Love,
Right.
bringing
Yes.
people together and
Yes.
such. So
Yes.
when I found out that, oh yeah, that is a skill, just like I braid hair. I'm a natural hair master. And so you can teach in that, so you can teach music.
Yes.
You can
Yes.
create performances. You can create shows. You can write music. You
Yeah.
can
Yes, all the different
work
jobs,
with
yeah.
babies, with community. Let me tell you about babies. When you pick a baby, she's crying or something, I would pick a baby up and just sing. And the baby would
Will
just
calm down.
calm down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's so many ways to use your gift that
As you're
as
saying
you
that-
use it, then the door opens for you to
Right.
get paid for that.
Right,
As you're
right.
saying that, what I'm thinking about, you have so much knowledge and so much information, and a lot of times people don't even know how to get started, or you know, what platform do I
Right.
go to expand on the gifts that I have.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's another opportunity in itself
Yeah.
to show people how
Right.
to get their business started in the areas that
Right.
they want to perform, or
Yeah.
you know, I love what you said also about when you said after people have given of themselves, you know, they've lived their lives, and then it's like now they're ready, and in, you know, the so-called real world,
Now
they'll say
you're
they're too
too
old.
old. Yeah.
And you're right. People have given so much and learned so much, and they have even more knowledge. They have even more to share, you know, and to bring to the table. So that's the time that you're really ready.
Yeah.
You
Right,
know, you're
right.
really, really ready.
Right,
So
right.
I wanted to ask you, Sheila, did you have, what were your influences? What,
Yeah.
how did you become Sheila Everett Hale?
Well, I'm going to first, as my mama said,
Mama.
Sheila will do it.
Oh, wow.
Doris will do it. She always just assigned. My family has a gift of service.
Okay.
My whole entire family,
Okay.
you know, and some are teachers, they're educators, the entire family. Some
Right.
are all medical. We are service. We open up, we close up, we and all of that. And so, my mom was also a singer, you know, in the church. She was first soprano. So, you know, I would just, we'd have to be at choir rehearsal, so we just did that. The other thing was just that I learned in charm school that if there was something that you could do and someone asked you, it's biblical, you do it. You do it. You don't, you just do it. Because if someone asks you and you're able to do it, the Bible says you do it. You give to them.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
that's
you
your
go
gift,
ahead
really.
And you give, yeah. So in that, when you see the string of your life, I was just always been into performance. I didn't have to be the performer.
Right.
I just like to be in the midst. I could just come up and do a little background for you and sit there and then come up and do background for you. Or if you ask me to sing a song, then I go and sing it and come back. And I was always learning.
Wow.
Always in the mode of learning. And I've just always been gifted as a visionary to see a lot. I see the entire stage when I'm watching Michael Jackson sing. I see the entire stage, and the man who managed that, I said, that's what I do that.
Wow.
You see.
Yes.
So, and then it's just taking different workshops and just participating in every opportunity, like God's trombone, every opportunity that you can. But always I knew I had a lot of ideas. And as an event planner, which is what I love to do, I didn't want to do everybody else's events.
Right.
I had enough of my own. And one day I said, Lord, I know somebody needs what I have.
Yes. Yeah.
Everybody needs what you have.
Yeah.
Sheila.
Whole lot of things to say too about the entertainer and the artist and all that. An artist or entertainer, you need a business plan.
Yes.
You need a
Yes,
business plan.
yes.
We think we just go out there and sing and hope that somebody discovers us. You need a business plan around you, and you are the subject.
Right.
You are the product.
Right.
So how do you want to put yourself out there? That in and of itself helps you to stay on a track where you're not just, all of a sudden you in this group, and all of a sudden you over there, and all of a sudden you've quit.
Yeah.
You've got some guideline and some
Parameters,
where you're going to go.
Right, right, some
so you don't
direction.
get so far off.
Right.
So
That's
I
so
mean,
easy
that's
to do,
just
too, in
really,
music.
really what it is. We were talking about what you're passionate about, what your gift is, and your passion, and then there's the assignment that you might be on earth.
Yeah.
All of those things helps way more than just you. It
Yes.
has to help others, because God can't be part of
Selfishness.
whatever right now, right? Us
Right,
sitting
right,
here right now,
Right.
is purpose.
Yes.
You're supposed to do something, you and me.
Yes.
And so sooner or later, we all come together in this
Right.
moment to do that. So all those
Yes.
things that happened before has led us, the good, bad, and the ugly, all of it has led us to this moment to share
right.
with one
Yes.
another and to help others
Yes.
in what they want to do. So so with Everett's, that's what we do. We teach natural hair care, and we entertain. I asked God, when Everett's first started, and I started dealing with, the team, and I said, Lord, why do you have me doing this? I never wanted to. I didn't want a salon. Never
Seriously?
wanted to do hair. Never,
Seriously?
never. My mama used to say,
That amazes me.
You're gonna be a hairdresser.
Oh, wow.
And I'd say, no, I am not slaving over
Over
nobody's head.
Yes.
Because I
Hours.
could do it. And then here I am doing zillions and
Wow.
and all these styles that take a long time. But God specifically said, because I said, I've always wanted to do production. This is me and God talking,
Right,
right?
right, right.
I always wanted to do production. I wanted to do that. No. And he said, it is the key to open all the doors that you want to walk into.
Wow.
So through my company, Everett's Natural Beauty School, we have hair shows, we'd have seminars.
Production.
We would do
Wow.
production.
Yeah.
And
Isn't
I didn't
that
have to
something?
sleep with people in order to be on the front cover of a magazine.
no.
I didn't have to go
No,
that
no.
route.
No.
I could put plays on and everything,
Yeah.
and then gift that money to either the school for scholarships
That's
or
awesome.
to organizations that we really wanted to support. So it's
Wow.
about finding out. I didn't want to do event planning like the norm.
But
Right.
you were obedient.
But I
you
knew,
listened to
yeah.
She
And
knew she
when
had
you
something.
see-
That she, right, right.
When you see how your gift or your assignment, my assignment was to lead my family into the business. I was the
Right.
business head.
Okay.
My sister was the gift. My other sisters, they didn't want nothing to do with hair, but because we all stayed together, as Mama taught us, as a family, that then all of them do hair. So
Okay.
everybody has a way to make some money, and I think that every woman should have 3 ways that they can make money,
Oh, yeah.
whether they have, no matter where they are in the world.
Right.
One is know how to braid hair.
Yeah, because you can
Because you
always
can
do it.
stand, you can always, and you don't need nothing but your finger to part
That's
the hair.
right.
If or a stick or something, part the hair and do hair. You need to have some clerical skills so you can get a job anywhere or
Yes.
even for yourself.
That's right.
And then whatever that other thing, event planning.
Yes.
Event planning.
Yes.
Because when you have your own business, then you need to know how to promote yourself and
Right.
such. And that's where the event planning skills, to
Yeah.
me, come in, where a woman can do any. If I'm stuck anywhere, show me some hair. I'm going to braid that hair.
She's got some
make some
streams
money.
coming in. That's
Yeah,
the streams
yeah.
at multiple.
So you have to have those things. But
Yeah.
I am in the process of discovering myself.
Okay.
always,
I'm
forever.
66 years
Always and
old,
forever.
And
yes.
I am discovering those things that I did a long time ago when I was a child, that where I didn't think I could sing, because actually it was the piano player at our church that could only play in one key.
Okay.
So if I couldn't sing in that key, I thought I was the one that was off. It was when I met my husband, Phil Hill. And I sat down, went over to his house, and I sat down and I played every song I ever wanted to sing.
Oh, wow.
He would
In your
just go
key.
to whatever that key was.
Yeah.
And just, I was like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
He's
everything
really
else.
good.
He's awesome. Share a little bit
Another
about.
master of
Yeah,
music.
Phil Hill.
Yeah.
Philip Hill. Phil Harmonic is what many people call him. Some people just call him Hands, and he plays with Donetta Davis. He plays with John Douglas. He played with Martha Reeves. He's a heavy into jazz, and but he plays all genres because he was raised. His mom was Seventh-day Adventist, and his dad was a
Okay.
Baptist preacher. So
Okay,
you know,
so
he
yeah,
knew
he's
exactly his roots are
everything,
right
yes,
there,
yes,
right?
yes.
Right.
And but he is phenomenal, and he plays by ear.
Oh, wow.
He has a program called the Music Awareness Program, where he teaches you how he hears and plays.
See,
That's
now
good to
I've
know.
seen
Yeah.
Phil play several times, and I never knew that.
Yeah.
But I always said that people that play by ear have a different feel for the music
Yeah.
versus reading. And I've worked with musicians that read
Yes.
and play by ear, but
Yeah.
that ear thing just takes
Yeah.
you. It puts you put your soul into it.
Yeah. And
It's
you have to
almost-
listen.
You have to
You
listen.
If you're playing by ear, you
Yes.
have to listen versus just going by what the
What's written.
chart is saying.
You listening to all around you,
Oh, yeah.
everything the other musicians are doing,
Yes.
and you're putting your thing into it. So, and I love that. That's the part of music I enjoy more than anything, is seeing musicians be able to come together and
Yes.
create energy.
Yeah, what I like, what I've learned through music, and that other thing I was talking about, when there's a through line in the arts. When you get to the kernel of whatever it is you're trying to say,
Yes.
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 and I'll say trying to say because there's an action, an
Right.
action that's happening. You are discovering each moment. Like you see me struggling to figure out what words to say, and that you have to feel all of that life in whatever art you're translating,
Right,
you're transmitting.
right,
You know,
right.
so you're in a song. You know, you're thinking about, okay, what am I saying in this song?
Yeah,
So, and then you
exactly.
stop thinking. You're not even supposed. Once you get through all the technical stuff, you know, you're learning the technical stuff. You finish with that, and then it's like, okay, I can't think about this technical stuff in front of these people. I have to share what I'm trying to say to them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's what
Right.
that's what the arts are to me.
Yeah.
Being
You know.
present.
Right.
Yes.
Being very
Yes.
present in
Present.
the moment of singing. I learned a lot from my husband through this music awareness program, and I can't wait till he gets loose and really shares that program with the world. And all the musicians around here, some of them they don't rehearse.
Yeah. No, but well, because
They
they're
just come
so
together,
good
you-
that they don't have to rehearse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to rehearse.
Yeah, some of them don't, that when, like, well, especially if it's a jam session, but many times if someone's going to, if there's a gig and they just say, send me the song, and you come together and you hit.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
it.
whoa, you really have to be responsible for your part.
Right,
you have to
right.
Really learn
That's all of what I talk about with practice and rehearsal.
Yeah.
Showing up like you need to be seen. You know, show up like you want to be seen so that you can represent the musicians in the city well. Okay.
Like you do.
Thank you. Well, I want to thank you for being on our show. I want to have you come back with us, though.
Yeah.
Because this is another conversation we need to have. You have, I just
Knowledge.
love how you think about whether it's music or art or hair or whatever, event planning, your ideas about teaching seniors how to still be relevant, to show that they still have relevancy in our community with music and art or whatever it is that their heart desire. And I love that. And I want you to come back and share that with us again.
Oh, I'd be glad.
Yeah,
I'd be glad
yeah.
too.
And it's just it's so nice meeting you. We got to talk after you get done. We definitely got to
awesome.
talk after we get done with this. And Miss Jackie G, I appreciate you being here with me,
Yes,
sister.
I love you,
Yes,
and I love you. I love you.
Yeah, and thank you for making the connection, because I need to know people like you. I mean,
Oh,
for real.
yes.
You know, we want to know the whys and hows, and she has answers to help us get to the next thing.
Next
We
level,
want to say
baby.
hey to Joe out there in California doing your
Joe.
thing. We love you and we miss you, and we will see you soon when you get back to the Motor City, as we call it. I think we're going to wrap it up for today, Jackie G.
We're gonna wrap it
We're
up.
going to wrap it up for today.
I love.
Yeah, we want to see you guys back here next week. That's right, put a bow tie, it's done. We'll see you back here next Thursday at 11 a.m. for What's Up Detroit. You guys have a good week. Stay safe. Go to the Jazz Festival.
Bless you. What is that?